Warning, this podcast may not be suitable for listeners under the age of 17 due to graphic language, problematic statements, and the fact that we just don't give a fuck.
Hello, people. This is a couple of Jawns. You are currently, probably the one listener that we do have at this point. Jay, and my co-host, her name is...
The lovely Marquita. Hi, guys.
And I'm a witness. She is lovely. All right. So first off, you're probably wondering what is coming through my headphones right now. It's a little bit of everything. This podcast basically comes to the listeners to talk about everything from politics to
ratchet shit to, we're going to talk about your moms, your kids, the news, everything.
Hopefully not too much of the mom talking because, we do want to keep people. Our one listener coming back. How was your day today, Marquita? What'd you get into?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Not a damn thing? That's surprising. Let me tell you what I saw from my car window. It's the most beautiful girl in the world. And my first thought was, how do I approach that? Is that okay? Can I just yell from my car window like, hey, I think you're beautiful. Can you...
So I'm going to just have you right there. Fuck no. I mean, it worked on me one time and one time only. But, if you want to try and talk to somebody, it should be more so respect-based. I'm going to tell you right now, if you try to holler at me from your car window, I'm going to come at you sideways.
So you said it did work, though.
One time I was much younger. I was 19. Yeah.
So if they would have approached you the same way when you were older, you would have said absolutely not?
I'm not going to say absolutely not. What I would say is, fuck out of here now.
And why is that? I don't understand. It's a compliment for me. If someone were to say, hey, yelling out the window, hey, girl, with the dreads, come holler at me, I would be so happy for that. Because that means that you see what you want and you come get what you want. Yeah, and I will probably end up giving my number.
No.
I don't see the problem with it.
No.
The thing is, it happens too many times to women walking on the street, and so they don't even appreciate it anymore.
Appreciate it?
Appreciate it.
Okay. No. It's a respect thing. If you want to talk to me, pull over, get out your car. Don't be trying to, yell through my window, hey, yo, ma, let me get your nut. Mm-mm.
So there is a way to do it.
No, it depends on the type of female that you are. It really does. Okay. But for me, it just don't work at all.
What type of female are you?
I'm a tough one to deal with. If you gonna fuck with me, that is a tough pill to swallow. I'm gonna tell you right now, ain't no shame in my game. I'm a hard one to deal with.
Okay, so say I pull up, I open my door, I get out of the car, then it's okay. But if I'm yelling out of my window,
no. if a girl accepts you pulling up on her to talk to her, then the best way to do it is get out of your car. Absolutely. Yeah, nah. Yeah. Yelling through the window, no ma'am, no Pam, no ham, no turkey, no none of that. Don't do it.
I don't know.
Don't do it.
I don't know. And then the rejection is right up in your face. I kind of want to yell from the window, have her say no, then I can speed off on her ass. But if I get out the car,
hey, yo, fuck you too.
Right. I don't want to say that, my mama raised me right. But if I get out the car, I walk up to her and I say, hey, let's have a conversation. Let's get to know each other. And she says, ew, right up to my face. I might have to fight
You
her.
got to be...
I don't want to do that.
You got to be able to take rejection. If you can't take rejection, then, that's something that you just shouldn't be doing anyway if you can't take rejection.
Rejection is different in person. Just like I can see a girl on the internet. I'm on, plenty of dating sites, right? Mm-hmm. And I can see a girl on the internet.
So you're a hoe.
Slide. It's not a hoe. I'm trying to be a friendly person. I'm new to Philly, I need to meet people. You can't meet. I work all day, every day. Where am I supposed to meet people at? If I'm not on Tinder, POF, her, and 5 other dating apps, where am I supposed to meet people at?
So, did you just drop the dating app so these girls could come looking for you?
Absolutely. It's @_red tag.
Yo.
Lonely Philadelphian seeking for a cuddle buddy.
Please don't tell me that is your title.
@_red tag. Just had to plug that again.
I can't. I mean, online, I never had any issues with online dating. Mm-hmm. I've always been all for online dating. I mean, I've met few that worked, a few that definitely did not work. A couple of really bad situations from online dating. I mean...
What was the worst situation?
Went out on a date with this girl. We actually went out on our second date. And by the third time, she was supposed to come over. We supposed to chill. Well, her roommate ends up texting me. Her roommate.
You knew her roommate?
No, not at all. Didn't know the roommate at all. Whatsoever.
So how did that happen?
Listen, she hit me up and she was like, I'm sorry. She got my number out your phone. Come to find out, her roommate. Listen, her roommate was her ex-girlfriend. And I was like, you the type of female that don't need to be on dating sites. My whole thing about it is that you're going to find whatever you're looking for. There is somebody out there for everybody. Just be upfront and honest.
Absolutely.
For us to go out and have a good time. And then when Shorty was hitting me up, she was just like, yeah, you know, such and such. She's a very shy person. And she's shy, but she asked me to go ziplining with her. How shy is she?
So question.
We're about to go fly through trees together.
You met the girl on the dating app.
Yeah.
And her ex-girlfriend / roommate
right.
was trying to get in good with you.
No, not at all. She was trying to fuck up the groove.
Really?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Some stalker shit.
Yeah, but that's my whole thing about it. Like, obviously, your ex-chick is not comfortable with you seeing other people. That's a situation you need to handle before you even attempt to meet anybody.
So, do you feel that you should make sure, say two people living in a house, they're no longer dating, do you feel like they should both move out before they move on to new relationships?
No, only because I was in that situation before. You don't have to move out. You just have to it needs to be some type of understanding and respect. If you living with somebody and you know they're going to fly off the handle, you know, you either need to, like, conceal what you're doing because it is your personal life and they're no longer a part of it, or, you know, I don't know, maybe just don't do it.
I gotta be honest, I absolutely cannot do it.
Dating and living in the house with your ex?
Absolutely can't. I didn't realize how crazy I actually was until I attempted that. Like, everybody just feels like, oh yeah, I'm cool, I can do that, that's normal. And it's not, because seeing somebody move on is the hardest thing in the world. You need to be in separate spaces.
No, it's not.
Because you don't need to see it in front of your eyes. Yeah. You need to be able to stalk the internet and see it.
Nah.
You don't need to wake up and say, oh my goodness, this person is not here right now.
Can't
They're out fucking.
At all.
No. It's too much.
It depends on the type of person you are. See, I was in that situation. I was just like, well, I mean, I got me somebody. Hopefully she'll get somebody. My whole thing about it is that if you actually did move on, then you won't have a problem with, you know, your ex-chick fucking somebody else. If you did move on, but I could be a savage like that, like, got mine, you better get yours, because I've been getting mine 4 nights a week now.
What?
Yeah, like, that's just it depends, though. Like, if you moved on and, you know, y'all got a lease together, something like that, you know. But that's something y'all got to agree on it, though.
We agree. I've actually been in a situation, me and my ex, we broke up. We're like, hey, listen, out of respect for each other, we have a month left on this lease. Let's not date other people.
That's fine. That's fine. As long as you guys agree on it.
We agreed on it. I paid my rent for that month. About 5 days in, I found out she was dating somebody else, and she asked me to move out so she can U-Haul with this bitch. So it's about a mutual respect thing. So I actually paid for her new bitch to live in the house that I paid for. And you know where I was?
Where?
Sleeping on my brother's couch.
Yeah.
After I paid for this huge-ass loft.
We would have had to rumble.
You can't beat up anybody.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I wanted to ask for I asked for a refund. I didn't get it because you can't go to the apartment complex.
I
like,
beat that refund out now. Let me stop.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But luckily, I met this girl in real life. She was a coworker. She was not actually a coworker. She was my boss. And she left that alone. Fun? It's fun until your job is in jeopardy.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit different for you because while you was fucking your boss, I was fucking my financial aid advisor when I was in school.
That's the worst. No.
That was the best. I wasn't in school, should I say. I wasn't in school, but, like, I don't know. It was a thrill that came along with it. And then, you know, like, you get a little naughty, you call them by their professional name or whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to call her boss lady.
No.
Hey, boss lady, I'm not going to turn in reports. You know why? Because I was tapping that ass last night. I didn't have time to get to it. And I don't want to hear nothing about it.
How did that work out for you?
I got to those reports that night. You know, the blades was closed. If you start fucking up my job, then we got a problem. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, nah.
No problem. She started bringing a ruler to work, though. It got kind of kinky.
The thing about it is that even before, like, I started fucking with her, I knew she was a real one because she actually was covering up the time that I was missing from school. Mm-hmm. Like, she was fixing my time for me, and I was like, oh, man, this one is dope.
So I got a question. How did you even know to approach your financial aid advisor?
I can sniff that out.
Sniff it out?
Yo, it's crazy. First of all, I'm the type of female, like, if we in a drive-thru, I can tell you if the chick at the window is gay just by listening to her voice.
You can't
Yeah, I can. And I'm telling you that I can, and I'm so fucking good at it. I literally can smell a gay joint from like 7 blocks away.
Wow.
It's the craziest shit ever. And I'm not like, even when like you meet somebody and they be like, oh, I don't think she gay, and I'm like, trust me.
Is that like, just something you developed over time, or is that like a superpower?
It's like a superpower. All right, so my attraction to females came when I was really young, and people don't really understand that you develop like attraction and sexuality between, I think, like the ages of like 7 and 19 or some shit like that. So I first started noticing I was different when I was in elementary school. Mm-hmm. I didn't actually start coming into my own till I was in high school. When I was 15, that's when I had my first girlfriend and everything else like that. So, you know, me being so comfortable with myself from such a young age, it just, I mean, yeah, them superpowers just develop, and I just be like, yeah, that one right there.
When people
she with the shits.
When they ask me like how I knew, I kind of say like, you know how your baby, they eat baby food, and then eventually they get that first taste of adult food.
I'm not sure where this is going.
And they never want to go back to their baby food. They only want your French fries and your chicken nuggets, and you can't get them to eat.
I don't have kids, so I have a fish.
Hypothetically, I'm sure you've seen a baby before. Okay.
A couple of times in life, yes.
A couple of times in life, and that baby was eating baby food, or that baby was, you know, sucking on their mom's breastfeeding. Okay. And they eventually grew out of that. It just happened naturally. That's kind of how I would say it would happen for me. It was one day I woke up, I was like, man, I think I like girls. Because he's my homie, and we supposed to be, like, dating and stuff like that. But I want to go hang out with her instead of him. That's kind of how it happened for me. But I never really developed that smell that you say. Like, you can smell it from, like, 10 miles away.
All right, so the thing about it is that, like, for the most of my lesbian career...
It's a career.
It's definitely a career.
You've been getting paid for it? Pro bono.
And sex. So, yeah, like, majority of the time I dated more masculine women, and, you know, with that comes demeanor and all this other stuff, and voice traits and everything. So, yeah, that. But femmes, on the other hand, because I date femmes, too.
Okay, versatile.
Femmes, on the other hand, I do date versatile women, but I dibble and dabble in the femme pool, depending on how crazy she is, or if she's like me, because I can't take a chick that's like me.
Right.
With them, it's a little bit different. See, us femmes, we got tricks to the trade.
So what is it? What is the trick? Let me know what I should be looking for.
So, like, all right, if I go out, of course, I'm blending in with society because everybody thinks that I'm straight.
I blend in also.
Do you?
I try to.
Okay. So, with us, like, if I see a stud and I'm like, all right, I need to get her attention. Mm-hmm. I know that I can give, like, certain looks and stuff like that where she'll be like, okay, she with it. I'd be like, yeah, I'm with it more than you think.
What's the look? Let me see the look.
No, like, this is, you can't.
I'm gonna let you know if it works.
No, it doesn't work. It can't. It's not gonna work on you, number one. Because we know each other. That's weird. That's weird. It like,
you wanna see my look? You wanna see my look?
Yeah.
Let me turn away right quick.
That's not getting you nowhere.
That's why I'm single. That's the reason right there. That's why I date on the internet.
It's things that femmes do, and, like, you got to sit down with multiple femmes, and they'll tell you, like, I know how to get a female attention when, like, it's just different things. And then, you know, like, you got to go with the body language. Like, you start getting touchy-feely and everything, and, you know, next thing you know, you like, ooh, wow, this is a nice watch. And, you know, you fucking caressing the arm and shit like that.
I do notice that girls do it, but for some reason, if I do it, I look like I'm a creep. A girl can rub my arm and
all day and all night.
I'm so happy about it. But if I rub her arm and she's like, "Hey, you invaded my private, my personal space,"
she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?" I'm just like, "You just rubbed my arm." I thought this was a give and take kind of situation.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
So if she rubs my arm, it is not okay to grab her boob.
Where did you learn that from?
I don't know.
Don't ever. I will call the fucking cops on you. I will call the fucking cops. I'm like, God damn, I thought you was my nigga. Like, what are you doing?
I thought we got past the personal space when she rubbed my arm.
Nah.
So that means everything is.
But then that's another thing. You gotta know when because some females are just like overly friendly. So you gotta, yeah, that shit is a problem. That shit is a problem because you gotta be able to differentiate the two. I know a chick. I'm not gonna mention no names. She might be our one listener. But I will tell you that I work with her currently.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought that she was overly friendly. And, I'm just the type of person, sometimes I could just be oblivious. But then, let me tell you, this is where shit took a crazy turn. And I did not see it coming. I'm talking to her one day, and it's just us off to the side. And I forgot what the fuck happened, but I swear to God, in 2.5 seconds, in a very, very low voice, she said, "I fuck you." Yo, no lie. I am so fucking serious.
She just puts it out there.
Just put it, and nobody else heard her but me. And I looked at her like, "Bitch, you crazy?"
Were you talking to me? That's what I would have said. Did you want to do this tonight? Or
no, I'm not that. I'm not that. I mean, maybe in my younger days, in my heydays, I was more risky like that, but not nowadays.
Can't you be risky now?
Listen, first of all, she got a fiance.
Okay.
She's engaged to this nigga, and she talks about him 24/7. And I be trying to explain to people, they be like, "Oh, but she's straight. She's straight." Listen, a girl will talk about their boyfriend from fucking sun up to sun down, and still will try to go to bed with you on a weekend. Like, yeah, we should go out to the club and shit like that. You was just telling me how you wanted to have this nigga baby.
Yes, she can want to have his baby.
And then want to go to sleep with me.
Yes. I feel like people should be more fluid in the way they do things.
Yeah, that's completely fine. But I'm just not about to get up and that messy mix of a shit fest that you trying to start on the side.
If I didn't try to get up in any girl that gave me a chance, I probably would not get up in anything. So if you are willing, I am taking it.
Nah, I'm not. Nah. She's super feminine, and I'm really, really feminine, and I can't take a girl that's as feminine as me. I can't.
So
it's
what
too
is that?
much
I hear that
to me.
all the time.
Oh my God. First of all, I need you to hold my purse. Mm-hmm. I'm not holding your purse.
I'm not holding your purse either.
I'm not dating you, so. Nah, like, you need to, and that's another thing, like, y'all sit up there and say, "Oh, I'm not holding your purse." You're going to hold the purse. "Oh, I'm not going to nail salon." You going to the nail salon. "I'm not going to hair salon." You going to the hair salon. Y'all sit up there and say, "Oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that." No, you're going to do it.
So why wouldn't you date somebody that actually wants to do all those things? Why do you want to date somebody who you have to torture?
Because I don't want to feel like I'm fucking my little sister or some shit like that.
If y'all the same age?
No, not like, I can't take a girl that is as feminine as me. Like, I whine because it gets me what I want. I don't want to listen to you whine. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, so you admit that it is annoying?
Hell yeah, it's just annoying. That's why I do it. It gets me what I want. Absolutely.
So you
31 years old, I will fucking admit that shit.
Anybody being able to do the same tricks on you that you do on others.
That's the problem. It's not tricks. It's just me looking at you like you stupid. If I know what I do, why is what you going to do, why what you doing, why is it going to work on me and not do it my damn self?
That's absolutely true.
Yeah, nah, I'm not going for that shit. At all.
It's just not
You
fair.
want to go whine? Go sit your ass down in the living room. Let me know when you out your feelings.
So is that what your girlfriend just said to you?
No, never. It gives me what I want.
Oh, okay. So just for our
It wouldn't work on me because it's what I do.
Whoever you are out there, Marquita's future boo. Listen to this first podcast.
Listen to this shit. She don't even have to listen to it. Future boo, I'm gonna tell you to your face.
What? Then I'm gonna whine and you better listen to me whining?
You will listen to me.
Oh, you will? Okay. So future boo, run immediately.
They always come back even if they do try and run. I don't care. I don't care. Give them all the one that they want. I've been doing this way too long not to know how it goes.
It's just not fair. I still haven't figured out how it goes. I still can't figure out if a girl that I'm attracted to is even gay. That's why, that's why I go back to those apps every single time. I know they are. They said, "Oh, I like girls." I've been in plenty of situations where I've approached girls and it's like, "Ew, you big dyke." And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just said hello.
If they called you a big dyke, it's because you're like 7'9". So
it's not my fault. I don't know where I mean,
it I feel like when it comes to women, it's a little bit tricky for y'all, but I mean, go for what you know.
Are there telltale signs?
What? That a girl is gay?
Yes.
Yeah, but if you're wearing a rainbow belt, don't say nothing to me.
If you're wearing a rainbow belt, you
are
too young for me.
I don't want no parts.
Yeah.
At all. I've had girls that was extra. Another chick that I work with, my vape is pink. I vape, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
My vape is pink, and she was like, "Ooh, is that a rainbow?" You can clearly see the battery through the lines on the vape. The battery was green. So I was like, "What?" She was like, "Is that a rainbow?" And I was like, "Nah." She's like, "Oh, I wanted to get a vape, but I want mine to have the rainbow on it." Okay, little girl, I see what you're doing.
Right.
I did that probably about a good 14, 13 years ago.
Yes.
You're being extra right now because you want the world to know that you're gay. She's a grown woman. She's grown. She's grown. I don't want no parts. You way too extra. No parts whatsoever.
Some of those tricks you can't give up. They work. They will continue to work.
Yeah, for the sad sap out there that will fall for the shit, but I don't want no.
That's what I'm talking about. Femmes have gotten so accustomed to being approached and being able to say no. They're just so, oh, no. Well, your game isn't strong.
Wait, no. So for me, it's a little bit different because, people don't really approach me, and I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's intimidation or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not really sure. People rarely approach me. So my trick to the trade on how to get what I want, I will slide in your fucking DM.
Oh, I've seen it, people. And she will slide in that bitch.
I will slide in your DM. That's how I got the financial aid advisor. I slid in her fucking DM.
To help me out. So clearly you just want to use your
abilities for myself.
Yeah. Why is that fair? There's enough out here to go around.
Nah, it's not enough.
Then she's telling me to hook you up with somebody. I can't believe you. It is. And then you don't even do anything with them. You just slide in there like, oh, I conquered that one. Let me move on to the next. Your attention span is 5 seconds.
I think it comes with being a millennial.
You're a millennial?
I definitely am a millennial. I am. I think it starts from 82 to 94 or 95, maybe even 96.
I should probably look that up.
You probably should. No. I've done the internet dating, and then I'm the type of person and I don't know why I do it, but I have done it before. You ever get to that point where you just go back and you fuck with somebody that you fuck with in the past, and you're like, I know this. We've been here, 4 or 5 times. I know where this road is going to lead to. We're going to have a lot of fun because we know this situation.
I wish I knew that, but after girls finish messing with me, they absolutely they hate me for some reason. Okay. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a good dater.
Oh God, it's a very tricky world out there. Mm-hmm. It is. I mean, especially sometimes people think that it's something that is not. And that's outside of the internet dating world. I was introduced to this girl at a bar, and I seen her 2 other times after that first initial meeting. And that second time that I seen her, after the initial meeting, so I guess you could say the third time I met her, time I seen her, I was tipsy. Uh-huh. Yeah, and she played the fuck out of herself. Because I was never interested to begin with. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking to her, I'm acquainted with her now, we're having conversation, and she's just like, yeah, you're giving me those seductive bedroom eyes. And I was like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about?
So it was the liquor.
It wasn't even the liquor for me. I mean, like, for real, if you feel like I'm giving you Berry Miles, that means I'm giving everybody Berry Miles because my shit is just low.
Oh, lazy eyes.
Did you just say it? No, it wasn't a lazy eye. My eyes was just, I was feeling the liquor. But for her, she just felt like it was more than what it was. And I was just like, no, not at all. And like they start invading your personal space and stuff like that. And
I don't mind that at all.
It depends on who it is, though.
So if you like the girl, it's okay for her to invade
Hell yeah, you can invade the fuck out of my personal space. But if I'm not feeling you, you need to stand at least, 6 to 10 inches back. She wasn't doing that.
She wanted to be right up in there?
Yeah. Okay. And I was just like, girl, your breath smell like hot liquor. Then she starts fucking with my phone because we were sitting on like this. It was kind of like a lounge. We were sitting on like this bench thing. And there was an air vent on the floor. So she's fucking with my phone. And she knocks it into the air vent. So not only was I never interested in you to begin with, but now you drop my phone in the air vent.
That's some smooth shit.
Then I make her fish it out. So now I'm pissed. Now my buzz is starting to like come down a little bit because you done dropped my fucking phone. Then her little sweaty, buttery ass fingers, she drops it in the second time after she fished it out the first time.
I would have said, give me another drink, bitch, so I can get this buzz back up.
Hell, yo, I was so fucking pissed. Like, you just can't overestimate what the situation is. You have to be able to read, body language and, social cues and stuff like that.
The thing about it is, what women make people think all the time. Okay, I'm just going to tell you from the other side. They tell you, oh, be confident. The person who doesn't speak up for themselves doesn't get the girl. This is what they say. So then those people who say, okay, I'm going to be confident. I'm going to go right in for the kill. The girl's like, it's too much.
You're not my type.
You're not my type. Blah, blah, blah. So how about women figure out exactly what they want and then we can tailor make?
Nah, you crossing the line there. It's not that we don't know what we want.
Absolutely it is.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
No. I know what I want.
No.
Yes.
What you want?
Listen, it's not about that right now.
What you want?
It's not about that right now.
You don't fucking know.
No, listen, let me make my point.
Go ahead.
If you are not what I want, then you need to be able to see that in social cues. This girl was not what I wanted. She wasn't my type. I was having general conversation with her. If I'm interested in you, remember, I'm a probably touch your arm. I'm going to come in and sit closer to you. And, that I know y'all like that whispering in the ear shit.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, I'm going to come closer, be whispering all types of stupid shit in your ear. You like hamburgers today. Like, just anything. Like, yeah, like that's, you going to know that I want you, but I'm sitting there, I'm enjoying my bucket because I was drinking a bucket. That's why I was so on. I'm enjoying my bucket. I see her. She come over like, hey. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up?
Right.
Like, it's been a minute since we've seen each other. How you been? It's just general conversation. It's like me running into one of my cousins. Like, she couldn't, yeah.
That's how she had no chance.
No chance whatsoever. She was not my type. She didn't fit my type at all. Yeah, I know. It was crazy. She just set herself up real bad. And she fucking dropped my phone. And I'm still mad about that.
I understand.
That shit was like 7 years ago.
It's anger.
Hell yeah.
It's the heat is radiating.
Fucking buttery ass fingers.
I wonder, like, now I'm thinking back, like, how many times did I invade a female's space that didn't want me there?
It's social cues. You got to understand, like, how you're a female. You're more masculine, of course, than I am, but you got to be able to understand, like, how everything works. I once flirted with somebody by writing hello on a calculator bent over their desk.
Okay, so you didn't need to write hello. You were bent over their desk.
Absolutely. The calculator was just, slipped that Jawns. That shit said hello. I smiled, winked, and walked out the door.
I would have put boob on there.
Huh?
I would have spelled boob. That's my favorite word on the calculator.
Way too easy. If you can do hello, let me know when you can spell asshole on a cat. No, I'm just kidding. It's not possible. No.
Yeah,
No, it's not. But that's the thing about it is that, like, she knew that I was flirting with her. She knew it.
So it has to be absolutely overt. Is that what you're saying?
We make it known. We'll make it known when we want to. We'll make it known. Unless we're shy, and I'm just a...
Yeah, what if it's one of those shy girls? You're just like, you know what? She wants me to make the first move. Like, for me, it's just like, how do I know if it's a girl who is shy and is expecting me to make the first move from that girl who's just like, oh, I'm just not interested, or that girl who's just like, oh, I'm that one that's overly, overt.
Even if she's shy, she's still going to give you the time of day and the attention.
Not necessarily.
Well, then I can't help you. I don't know. Fuck her. Let's move on to the next one.
No, I want the shy girl.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. It said lady in the...
Tramp. Lady
streets, freaking the sheets.
Oh, I thought she's like
Lady
the Disney
in the
movie.
No,
sorry.
How do we get to that?
I'm not sure where that came from.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I mean, like it just like you just. If you go to the right spots and then sometimes you got those girls that like they are shy, so they send their friends in. So let me ask you, if you out with your homies, right? You out with your stud friends. I don't know what y'all do, have sword fights or whatever.
Okay.
If y'all out there,
we actually do.
That's very disgusting.
We compare.
What size is yours?
Hey
8.
man,
Mine's
did you
10.
go for that 7.5? I did, but man, I got that 8-inch. She said, no, that's too much, man. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Wait a minute. So if you out with your homies, with your girls or whatever, and some shorty come through and she like, listen, my homegirl want to talk to you. Like, she in the corner, she shy. What do you want to say? Okay. You gonna be like, send it through?
No. I can honestly say that has never happened to me in my life.
Oh.
But I can also honestly say that the only way I've ever approached any woman in the club is by sending my friend. I've never gone myself.
How did that work out for you?
I haven't taken anyone home yet from the club.
Oh, see, my situation was a little bit different. I had a friend that sent me to go talk to this girl, get the conversation going for them. And the fucked up part about it is that, I went in there. I really didn't want to be in the club. I was sweating. It was hot as shit in there. And I just remember being like, listen, my homie, she want to talk to you. The girl was like, oh, all right, send her over. So I'm like, all right. Now, mind you, I'm sitting there. I like tall women. She like 6'1", and I'm thinking to myself like, yo,
climb that tree.
Hell yeah, limbs and all. I'm about to drink that tall glass of water. But, I'm not going to fucking step on my homie toes. Like, she want to talk to her or whatever. Right. So I sent my homegirl through. It took 3 months to find out. My homie sitting up there saying they dating and all this other stuff. 3 months to find out that not only were they not dating,
right,
but the girl was never interested in her. She was interested in me. And, I see, we would all go out as a group, their friends and our friends. We would go out. And one of my homegirls would be like, yo, why is she giving you attention, and not our friend who she's supposed to be here with? And I was like, I don't know, but it's making me feel weird, so I'm about to just roll out. It's because they was never, that shit backfired like crazy. You can't always send your homegirl.
You really
when you, first of all, if you know you the duff of the group, don't send the prettiest person in the group to go try. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. If you know you're the duff. We not friends no more, so I don't give a fuck. If you know you're the duff, don't send the prettiest bitch you know to go grab a number for you.
Right.
Because that shit's not going to work out.
I mean, that's not that's not fair. That's not fair. You got to help your homie out.
Nah,
so did you end up messing with the girl?
Mm-mm. We went out. See, this is what happened. This is the craziest part about it, right? We did go out once, but it wasn't a date. Slowly but surely, everything started to come out. So my friend, we threw a surprise birthday party for her.
Right.
So I hit the girl up on Instagram, and I was like, yo, send me your number real quick. So when she sent me her number, I texted, I was like, hey, we're having a birthday party for such and such. Slide through. So she was just like, well, I don't know. I'll think about it. So I'm like, if you were fucking with somebody for a month and a half, 2 months, and it's their birthday, why you not going to come through? So that was the first suspicion. After the birthday party, we're cleaning up, and I get a text. You still at the party? Nah, it's over now. I'm about to roll out. Oh, what you doing after that? Fuck you mean what I'm doing after that? I'm going home. What are you asking me for?
Because you dating my friend.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I'm starting to feel some type of way because you asked me what am I doing and you dating my friend. So fast forward a few weeks. Me, my friend, and a couple of us, we all went out to this bar. She's drunk texting a girl. So she goes to ride this bull and she gives me her phone. So I text the girl the address of bull. No, the mechanical ones.
Oh, okay.
So I text the girl the address, like, come through.
Right.
Because I know my homie really want to see her. So next thing I know, she like, oh, we're going to go up there. So I'm like, all right, word. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Bars close at 2.
Right.
My nigga about to get some. She about to get a booty call.
Exactly.
Ayy.
It's about that time.
Right. So me and another one of our friends went back to her crib. So we watching TV, trying to wind down from all the liquor we fucking threw back. And my friend come walking through the door. Mm-hmm. So we like, what are you doing here? You should be getting your back banged out right now. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
So she just like, yeah, we made out some, and then, I decided to leave. So now I got an issue. Right. Because now I feel like you playing my friend. Y'all been dating for some time now. I should mind my business, but this my best bitch. Like, I'm not going to let nobody play her. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Why y'all not fucking?
Right. Why you not breaking my best friend off?
Right.
What's wrong with you? Why you not beating that door down? Like, what is wrong? Come on now. She just drove halfway across the city, and she don't get nothing. Not a lick, no nothing.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's at the door? The strap.
Yes. Let me in. Hardcore.
Hardcore.
So, the next morning, I hit the girl up, and I was just like, listen, I don't know what type of game you trying to play with my best friend, mm-hmm. but she like a sister to me. I think she was like 33 at the time. You 33 years old, and you only getting a second base? Like, what's going on? She was all like, text me. She ain't even text me. She called me. She was like, hold the fuck up. I got that text message that my shit automatically rung. And she was just like, Marquita, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm not fucking with your best friend. And I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, we not dating. I was like, wait, what? She was like, I never fucking touched that girl. Never, not once did I ever touch her. I'm not interested in her.
She was lying on her lips?
She was lying on her lips, her body, everything, her fucking friendship, everything. That shit pissed me off so bad. So I'm just like, what do you mean? She was just like, listen, when I met you in the club, mm-hmm. and you said, my friend want to talk to you, I said, okay. She was like, but the next morning when I woke up, I didn't even remember what she looked like. I remembered you. And I was like, what? And she was just like, yeah. So then I started thinking about it. When we would go out and she would come over and dance with me, I thought it was weird. Even when we drove across town to go to the bar, so, my best friend, she wouldn't go over there by herself. I noticed walking through the door, it was a glass door, Shorty sitting at the bar, she's making eye contact with me. Mm-hmm. How my best friend walking before me and you look past her at me? Because she was never interested in her.
So the best friend
was lying.
In an imaginary.
Lying. Just stone cold lying. I had to call her out on that shit. I was like, yo, you really had me up here feeling some type of way. Like, bitch, you're not going to play my best friend. Right. You're not going to play. And you over here lying. She was never interested in you. I mean, if I would have known she was interested in me from the beginning,
So is that okay to date your friend's exes or phantom exes in her situation?
Yeah, that definitely was a pseudo ex. But I only went out with her once. And after we went out, she invited me back to her house. But I'm loyal to my best friend. Even if she wasn't, like, dating her. Even if she was lying. Because the bitch was clearly lying.
Right.
I'm not about to go and get my boots knocked by the chick that you wanted to be with so bad that you was lying.
So I was in that situation. My friend was dating a girl. Prior to my friend dating her, this girl had a crush on me for like years and years, but I just never really paid it no mind.
She was like, I could take the runner up.
Yeah, I would get some twerk in the club because she could twerk her ass off, and then, it would be nothing. Right. So my friend started dating her. My friend, kind of liked her. And her name, she was just like, hey, I'm fucking with this girl. They stopped fucking around. Mm-hmm. So the girl comes back at me, like, hey, I would love to date you. I was like, man, you was just messing with my friend. Mind you, they never had sex or anything like that. They just went on a couple dates. Mm-hmm. She was like, hey, I'm still trying to get at you and stuff like that. I was like, listen, let me talk to my homie, see what's up, and then we can see where this goes, right? So I hit up my homie. I'm like, yo, is it cool if I talk to, if I talk to old girl? She was just like, yeah, I don't care. Like, we ain't do nothing.
Yeah.
My ass... We start talking. I don't take it serious because I never took her serious. She came over. She made some food. She cooked it. Got some head. Mm-hmm. She went home. And after it was done, I was like, man, it's that Drake lyric.
Yo,
she came through. She brought food. She got fucked. She doing something. And I was just like, oh shit, that's what he did.
I was just thinking about that.
That's what she
You got a number so she can come cook for me and give me
made some steak and some mashed potatoes and some
No,
string
you don't have
beans.
a number.
No, let me tell you what happened. So I was talking to my homies about it. I fucking butt dialed this chick.
No.
Okay. She heard all the conversation. I was ragging on her. I was like singing Drake back to back. You know what I'm saying? Recorded a message on her phone. So a year later, right, I felt bad. I was moving on to a new relationship. I was like, you know what? I gotta say sorry to everybody I ever did anything bad to because I want to make sure this relationship works. So let me get rid of all this bad karma. I called her up. I'm like, hey, can we meet up? She's like, yeah,
she was
of
like,
course.
fuck you, bitch.
No. No, let me tell you, this chick must have been in love with me at this point. I called her up. I'm just like, hey, let's hang out. I really want to apologize for everything I did. She was like, cool. So we hang out. She's cool with everything. And she was like, I still got that message from that night.
No.
That you said what you said. I'm like, that was like 2 years. It was like 2 years ago.
She was like, I emailed it to myself 10 times.
Bruh, she played it for me. And I was just like, yo, I'm such a fucking asshole. She still bought me some more food and took me home and was trying to fuck. I'm just like some girls you can't do anything. It's nothing.
Was she just trying to bone just a bone, or like did she actually want something with you? Because
she actually wanted something with me.
Yeah, nah, I would have to digest shit.
It was unfortunate. That was the only time. Have any of my friends ever dated my exes? Yes.
How did you feel?
I said the okay because I didn't think she would really do it.
If you date one of my exes, first of all, we not friends, and I'm a wild out on you every fucking time I see you.
They ended up being together for 5 years.
And one of my homies. In her defense, me and the girl are really nothing serious. I don't give a fuck nothing about
We did
defense.
it for like a week in high school.
There is no defense whatsoever.
There is a defense. If it's not that serious and you plan on taking her serious, why isn't it okay? In the beginning, it was awkward. I had them. It was kind of awkward. I was just like, man. But I never had sex with the girl. We dated for a week in high school. We probably shared a few kisses.
That's not even really dating.
Yeah.
You're not even considered an ex. So
I was technically her first lesbian kiss.
But I don't consider that to be a girlfriend now.
Yeah, that's what
First of all, if I fuck with you before the age of 17, you was never a girlfriend. Let me just tell you that right now.
So high school girlfriends don't count.
Yeah, they do count. Like I got a list, but still, like I just feel like those relationships. My first major relationship where I was actually like mature with somebody and I really wanted something long term with them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, from that moment on. Yeah, but prior to that, nah.
So prior to high school doesn't count. After you turn 18 and you're an adult now, those relationships count. No,
I just feel like when I fell in love with my first true love, like that was a turning point for me. Like that was a huge turning point for me. I mean, and even with that relationship, like it was crazy because one of my homegirls, her best friend started dating my ex, and I didn't even know it until like a year after they broke up. I don't even think it was a whole year. Because the bitch was grimy. Mm-hmm. She was grimy. Not my ex, but her ex-girlfriend. Right. I went to high school with her. She got my number from somebody that I considered to be like a sister to me. And the bitch called me while I was at home? Was I at work? She called me while I was at work first and she left a message. She reminded me of a fucking Care Bear. She was adorable, but she just was never my type, like ever. Like she not. Let me rephrase it. You ever see somebody that's cute, but they look like an old man in the face?
Yes.
She's like that, Benjamin like a cute old man. Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Like if you squint your eyes, she's like an old ass man, but then when you open up all the way, she kind of looks adorable. It was very weird.
Which one was it?
A little bit of both.
It's an illusion.
It's illusion. Yeah, like you turn her face upside down, fucking smiles turn into wrinkles.
69.
It's weird.
That's the best one.
Anyway, so she called me, and come to find out, she was trying to like talk to me, like date me. But I was never interested in her, so I definitely didn't give her the time of day. Because, I mean, like, she was trifling like that. Like, yeah, I'm a fuck with my ex because I know she really, really loved that girl. So that's how I'm going to get back. Right. I mean, I just... I've done it once. I've done it. I did it once where I talked to one of my exes, but it never got to the point where I was like, yo, I'm going to fuck that girl. Like, nah, she was really on some real. And I'm like, yo, Ma, like, you really have... no fucking heart, dude. You a weirdo.
I absolutely do not mind being used for my body.
Not like that.
Not like as revenge.
Yeah, nah. She was on some revenge type shit. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, if you take the time of day to, like, really be like,
Search you
yeah,
out.
I'm gonna fuck my ex's ex just because she was so in love with her, you're a fucking weird. You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
I mean, it depends on what she did.
Nah, nigga, you're fucking
And
pathetic.
if y'all agree to do this as revenge, like if you are two like-minded supervillains and you're just like, you know what, this is our plan.
Nah.
Let's take down.
It wasn't like that, though.
It was just her.
It was just her. That's the thing. I didn't know, like, I didn't even know she was with my ex. I didn't know that she ever dated my ex. I had no fucking clue whatsoever until her best friend, because remember, the group of us, it's 4 of us.
Right.
Me, there's the girl I consider my sister, my ex's ex, and then her best friend. That's all 4 of us. Mm-hmm. So when her and her best friend had a falling out, that's when the best friend came and told me.
Right.
And I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, I had no fucking clue. Like, first of all, you dated my bitch from, like, fucking 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I'm not even interested in her no more. Like, you went out your way for somebody I don't even want. And I damn sure don't want you. You played yourself.
So you just straight up rejected her?
Hell yeah, because I just wasn't never interested in her.
Do you get mad when people reject you?
The question is, how often do I get rejected?
Unless it's never, you can still answer the question.
No, I do find sometimes I get rejected, but I stay in my own lane. So I like,
how sometimes
do you take it? people come at me. I haven't been rejected in a while.
The last time you were rejected?
I don't even remember when that was.
Being rejected. It's a scar.
I remember being in a club when I was like 17, because I started going to clubs when I was like maybe like 16. I remember being in the club. I might have been like 17 or 18. And it's this girl, once again, she was a tall one, and I was like, oh man, she is so cute. And I remember going over her like, hey, what's up with you? Can I get your number? And she was like, nah, ma. And I was like, oh. I was like, okay. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Carry on.
Oh.
I was like, carry on.
Man, how do you reject people?
I tend to say, like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Or I just block their number.
So it's just that blocking their number is more for when you meet somebody on POF, but just saying
I've never been on POF, by the way.
What about her?
Yes.
So
yes, I have been on her, and I have been on OkCupid. So the thing about it is that, like, I remember going out on a date with one chick. It was cool. I mean, we went out dancing or whatever. So I'm dancing with her, and she takes her hands and she wraps her hands around, and she grabs my ass and spreads my cheeks.
Wait, so you were facing her?
Yes. I pushed her so fast, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you thought this was. That's the weirdest shit anybody's ever. Don't ever. Cheeks? I cannot tell you.
I'm so confused.
I felt so violated. And then it was so crazy because, like, for, like, 3 weeks straight, she was blowing my phone up. And I'm like...
You had to block her?
Yeah, I had to block her.
And this was the chick you met on...
On OkCupid.
Ah.
That was, like, fucking 7 years ago.
Oh, wait, was this the first day where she spread your cheeks apart?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. It was so weird. It was so fucking weird.
Let me tell you about my worst first date. With somebody, where did I meet her at? I met her on Tinder. Mm-hmm. So it was this chick from the islands, let me tell you. She had the body of a goddess. Like, it was so insane. I meet her at the bar. You know, I was supposed to go to a party that night, so I tell the people I'm going to the party with, like, hey, I'm meeting this girl up at the bar before the party. If she's cool, I'm going to invite her to the party. Mm-hmm. If not, I'll just send her home and I'll hang out with y'all. So we go, we have a few drinks. She has this accent. She's so amazing. Like, I'm in love with this chick. Take her back to the crib. My brother meets her. She tells my brother she's an elementary school teacher, you know what I'm saying? She's from the island.
He's like, you got you a good one.
Right! I'm like, yeah, and she fine. Like, I was just like, yo, jackpot, this never happens.
Right.
Take her to the party. She starts shrinking. The first thing that was off was when she started doing a handstand in the air, okay? She got in the middle of the floor. She cleared the floor. She does a handstand, legs wiggling in the air. Okay.
Oh, you said she from the island. She from Jamaica.
She was from the
BI.
BI, yeah.
Yeah. So that, I mean, at the dance hall, they do shit like that.
After she does that, she proceeds to start giving lap dances to everyone in the room. Okay. She hops on this lap. She goes to the next lap. Then she goes to the next lap. My brother pulls me to the side like, yo, get your girl. I was like, that's not my girl. I don't know whose girl that is. I don't want anybody to know we came to the party together. I'm not sure she is.
You're like, come on, let's just bounce.
Exactly.
You left her?
No. So I went downstairs
foul.
to the basement for a little bit. I had to get away. I went downstairs to the basement, you know, smoked a little bit. I came back up. She was gone. Right? So I'm like, yo, what the fuck, right? So I'm like, yeah, let me go use the bathroom real quick. I go to the bathroom. There's like a window in the bathroom. No. She's literally in the bathroom giving this chick a hickey in the bathroom. The girl's girlfriend is right outside the door. Okay? Like, right outside the kitchen. Okay? I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? So I wait for them to come out because I'm not no cock blocker, right? They come out the bathroom. I go in there. I come back out. She's in the living room straddling another chick giving her a hickey on this next chick, and I'm just like, yo, is this my date? Like, are you like, is this my date?
I thought you said you stopped claiming her.
I had to.
I was like, damn, that's crazy. She a wild one. Hey, who know her?
Who
y'all know her? Y'all came with her?
Right. Somebody gotta get this chick a ride home.
That's crazy.
So of course, you know, we finish up everything. We're driving home, and she proceeds to start to make herself throw up. So no throw up is coming out. She starts sticking her hand down her throat in a rental car with me and my friend. So now my friend is yelling at me, yo, get your date. Get your date. I was like, she has to throw up. She was like, she don't have to throw up. She's gagging herself, like trying to make herself throw up into a bag. We finally get home. She still doesn't throw up. You
took her home? I would have been like, Ma, you got the Lyft app on your phone?
I did. I was trying to call the Lyft. So I was like, hey, we home. I'm about to call you a Lyft home. She was like, hold on. Let me use the bathroom real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. She was like, you got a toothbrush? I'm like, yeah. Get the girl a toothbrush. She brushes her teeth, right? I'm downstairs trying to make her some grits because I can't think of anything else to try to, you know, soak up this alcohol. I get the grits. I go over to my room. She's butt-ass naked.
You pop?
I absolutely did. I did.
You're like, well, I mean, you gotta make it worth it.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I felt so dirty, but I guess I like feeling dirty sometimes.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That time, probably like a couple of times after that. But then I absolutely stopped dating her. I stopped it.
It's okay to be a nasty nigga. Like, yeah. I could be a nasty nigga, but that is trifling.
Yeah.
That's like, nah, I'm not with the shits at all.
Absolutely, we're super date. So the girl that spreaded your cheeks apart.
That ain't nothing like what you went through. That ain't nothing like. First of all,
she had an accent, and she wore shirts that had like side boob showing.
Yeah, she's a wild one. First of all, if she got a shirt with side boob showing, she's a free spirit.
Yo, she was so amazing.
Yeah, amazing and trifling at the same time.
She came into my job a year later and asked for a loan. I was like, yeah.
You was like, clock denied.
Denied. Then I gave her a business card. I'm like, if you need some help fixing that credit, I got you. I'm not calling you, Jazz. I'm like, all right.
She said that? I'm not calling you?
I'm not calling you, Jazz. I'm like, all right, that's my work number, nigga. That's not even my cell phone.
I don't even care, bitch.
Right.
That's why you was out there giving everybody hickeys.
Giving everybody hickeys. I didn't even get a hickey that night.
Right before I took you home and slobbed you down.
Right. Can we get our first kiss out the way and you can start kissing everybody else? At least I can say I did it first.
Nah. I don't know. I got a thing with kissing, though. I really do. I got a thing with kissing. Like, I can't just sit there and make out with just any old body. And then I tell you from the beginning, like, nah, I'm not kissing you.
Nope. So does she have to be your girlfriend in order for you to kiss her?
Nah, I just feel like she don't have to be my girlfriend. Nah, but I just feel like, you know, we gotta.
It had to be a situation where y'all been dating for a little bit.
Yeah.
So when somebody says the first kiss kind of tells you how the relationship is gonna go.
I never heard that before.
What? You never saw the movie Hitch?
First of all, Hitch came out when I was in like fucking 10th grade.
What's your point?
I don't remember what I wore yesterday. I'm not going to remember that fucking movie from like fucking...
It's a Will Smith classic.
Are you saying it because I'm from Philly?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you haven't seen every fucking Will Smith
movie... I have not seen every Will Smith movie made.
You have done yourself a disservice.
Dear Will, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. You need to say it louder and beg for his forgiveness.
He not going. If he was our one listener, I would be and West Philadelphia, Sojo.
I know everything about Will.
Yeah, like that whole fucking kiss thing. Like I don't know. I just can't sit up there and just make out with any old body. I just can't.
I don't feel like everybody can kiss, and that is the main issue. If you're a good kisser, I can make out with you forever. If you're not,
First of all, I'm not
going
trying to make out
shit.
forever. If you're a good kisser, we going back to my room.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And then it's the
yeah.
problem with girls who don't realize that we just fucking and they want to kiss during sex. And it's just like, this is... I feel like if you kiss during sex, that makes it a lot more intimate.
Yeah, it does. It does. And that's why I don't kiss everybody, because some people I'm just not trying to be intimate with. I'm just trying to get the rocks in bed. So, let's just be honest.
No kissing.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah, use that mouth for something else. It's better. Put it to some better use. Show me what you about.
That's the thing. Like, I'm upfront and I'm honest when it comes to the different situations. I'm just to the point where it's no point in sugarcoating. There's no point in lying.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know, if this is what I want, then I'm gonna tell you. If that's not what I want, I'm gonna tell you. Like, especially when it comes to sex, if I feel that I'm at the point where I'm about to, you know, take you home and do some things with you, then of course I'm gonna tell you what I'm into and what I'm not into, because every female not into the same shit. Like, if you come into me like, yeah, I'm freaky, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great, you're like, let me pull out a straw and blow bubbles in your butt. Like, you want some next level shit. Like, we all not into that. I don't know what you want.
Like, have you done this before? Is it safe? Do we need to put a condom on the straw? I don't know.
First of all, if you putting a condom on a straw, you're not really blowing bubbles in the butt. You blowing bubbles in the condom.
Look, I was taught that everything can get you pregnant. All right, I was raised in a very Christian household. Everything can get you pregnant.
The straw gonna get you pregnant.
A straw's gonna get me pregnant. I don't know what the factory did. They might have had some loose semen around.
Just laying around like, oh yeah, let's just sit here.
Let's send that out to the public. Now I'm pregnant.
Ugh.
Put a condom on that straw before you stick it in me.
Yo, hey, you
Absolutely.
listen, guys, this podcast is free. You get what you get. Okay?
If
when I say problematic, like, I'm not gonna sit up here and bite my tongue for nobody. Sorry about it.
If someone asks you to stick a straw in your butt, you better ask them if they have a condom first. That's what you need to take away from
Or
this podcast.
run. You know how you said that you're gonna warn my future girlfriend to run?
Oh yeah.
I'm warning whoever, you know, is being asked to do things such as that. Nah, it's over.
It's over and done with.
Yeah,
So,
nah.
from what I've heard, back to my original question, how do I get a woman?
You don't.
Let her get me.
You don't. You just exist.
Just, okay. All right, so I always got to make sure my shape up is fresh. My outfit is fresh, and hopefully, so basically just be like a flamingo. Or
No,
what's
a
that?
peacock.
A peacock and flash my tail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
And
walk around with your
hopefully-
ass out, your whole asshole out.
The bamboo. Isn't that what bamboos do? They
What?
walk out with their pink butt, and women are attracted to the
Oh, you talking about
hinds. I don't know how it works.
the monkeys?
Yeah, the monkeys, yeah.
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 I guess. I don't know.
All right.
I'm not, I'm into history, but not,
I don't know if that's history or...
That's definitely not. So.
I feel you. Well, Marquita, thanks so much for giving me advice.
Kiki, do you love me?
That's what I do. Okay? I call you Marquita, and then I ask you if Kiki, you
Don't
love
do it. Okay.
me. Do you love me, Kiki?
Nah.
Guess you don't get that heart that I make from my hand across my actual heart. On my right boob. Kiki, do you love me?
Your heart is actually more towards the center of your chest.
This is definitely my right boob. It's right over it.
No, but I'm telling you that your heart... Okay, never mind. Whatever.
Oh, you're saying the actual heart is over.
Yes, it's more towards... Okay, that's fine.
Absolutely. Thank you to our one listener. Hopefully next time we'll have 2. Technically we have 3 because it's me, you, and that one.
And that one listener.
Okay, so we're shooting for 4.
We are.
Okay,
We are. We
absolutely.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Maybe I can pay the next person to just turn it on. Please just turn it on. I just want to get one person to ask us to put an ad in here
Jesus Christ.
to promote. Until next time, you have anything you want to say to the people?
Yeah, if you want to look us up, our handles.
Absolutely. I plugged myself a couple times. At
You have.
_redtag.
You have. Have, absolutely. If you guys want to check me out on Instagram, I am at Mixed Butterfly. Also, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, The Lipstick Lesbian.
Yes, and on Tinder, POF and her.
Son,
On Instagram.
I can't right now.
_ at red tag. No, @_red tag. That's what it is. Yeah. That sign always go first.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's what it is. @_red tag. Mm-hmm. That's where you'll find me. All right, people, thank you so much. Well, person, thank you so much. Until next time.